DandJPodcast21.
Yo.
What's good? The host with your most. You got your man Dre over here. What's good? And the best DJ in New York. Raise up, stand up. My God, DJ Peabody.
What's goody, everybody?
What's good? What's good, man? Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We started a little late today. You know what I mean? We tried to get a little things out so we can have everything perfect for you guys. And before we start, yo, Ross. Please, Ross. I still got this, Ross.
Plug in.
The blue one, Ross.
Yes.
You can't get it.
Well,
Nas.
be thirsty.
I'm still across the street, Nas. We're still across the street. I got both, Nas. You know what I mean?
Man.
The next bag.
You gotta choose one, man.
I gotta choose? Shit, I'm about to put them together then and mix it, and then boom. That's it. Oh, yo, Ross. I need them lemon pepper thighs, Ross. We need a sponsor here, man. Don't let me get the bag and sit it up here with us, man. I'm gonna give me a shelf. I gotta put the shelf in the back. Okay, I know what to do now. Time to invest in a bigger camera. That's it. I gotta go get a bigger camera now.
Shout out to Dre, everybody, for the quick plug-in.
Shit, you got your water today?
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh, boom, boom, boom.
It's empty. Yeah, do. Da.
Dun.
Turned around and like, no.
Damn. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we are back
I got robbed
again. First off,
yo, how's everybody doing, man? Shout out to y'all.
Clap
it up for y'all.
How
y'all doing? Say in the comments.
I'm looking at both, so ladies and gentlemen, when you see me looking at the side, I ain't cross-eyed and I ain't watching wrestling. Just trying to see what's going on.
Oh, I know you got all eyes today. I got to function with cameras today, so you got to do the comments today, brother.
No, you can still talk. They can hear you talk.
Oh, no, I'm going to talk. But you got to read the comments because I'm not.
Oh yeah. I can do that. That's the easy part, man. I got the easy job.
I'm sorry, folks, if anybody says anything and I don't read
I
it.
can read off of his end. Don't worry.
My brother over here is gonna take care of all that.
Yes, I got everybody on here. Also, I got a co-host myself. I brought one of the McMullen girls on, so I definitely have to bring the next McMullen. Come on, baby girl. This is the oldest. Come on, don't be scared. They love you too. This is the oldest.
Clap it up. Hello.
Say hi to the people. There we go. Say hi. They love that. They love the McMullen girls. They also got their own Facebook page and YouTube page, the McMullen family. So you guys go check that out. We definitely live on there all day long, every day, all day. But
family plug-in.
Definitely. But we got another guest. You know what I mean?
We do.
Boom, a big guest.
We do.
Also a supporter and a fan.
Correct.
So, the host with your most, and DJ, we definitely appreciate this. We're going to introduce the host. Introduce the next one.
So, without further ado, before we even switch the camera over so everyone can see who we are interviewing, who we are speaking to, we have the lovely Coach Essence Weldon in the building. Clap it up for Coach S. She is a certified relationship coach, a certified magistrate. So if anybody's looking to get married anytime soon,
we got somebody get them papers.
Get the papers.
Listen, if you need that, we get the papers.
Listen, if you need those papers, listen. She got you. So yes, we have S. Weldon in the building.
Yes.
Our coach for today. For those who are looking to grow individually, she has her own show called Heart of the Matter Coaching. Is that correct? Heart of the Matter Coaching. And we're not letting you see you yet. You have to use the mic. I did. So
she's eager.
She's eager. She's eager. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I give you Coach Essence. Let's see if the camera's nice.
Let's clap it up. It should be.
Boom.
Oh, how are we doing? Clap it up.
Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening. How art thou?
We are well. How are you?
How we doing?
I am fantastic.
Good.
I'm so glad to hear that you both are doing well. Thank you for having me. I feel super special.
No, thank you for being here. One, hey, DJ, slow that music down, DJ, because you know.
Oh, yes. We want to make sure everybody can hear everybody.
When I get into that mood, it's over with. First off, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank Miss Essence for supporting us since day one.
Ooh.
Day one, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely.
We appreciate the support. She's always in the comments. She's always watching
Yes.
the views. She's always giving likes. She's a subscriber. She shares
That's
the
right.
page. This is all we ask for, ladies and gentlemen, is to share the page and give us a like. That's it.
The support is real.
Thank you, and thank you so much. And
Yes.
we're definitely going to support back. If you guys want to check out any
I
of
appreciate.
Essence stuff, all her
Yes.
information is in the bio below. The time her shows is on IG. Phone number if you want to get in contact with her. If you need
Yes.
them papers,
Sure.
we got
I got
that.
you.
We got
I
that.
got you. It's not a
You
thing.
know what I mean? If you're only going in for the bag, you got to give up the bag and she's going to take care of you.
Make it
That's it.
happen.
That's it. But for this week, ladies and gentlemen, this is all about self-awareness and for me, it's called self-medication because you got to take care of yourself before
That's
you
very
can
true.
take care of anybody else. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
We just don't want to keep it rap all day, every day. You know what I mean?
Right,
You still
right.
got to better yourself in the long run, and it's not all about physical. Sometimes it's 95% is mental. Because
Absolutely.
If your mind ain't set, your body ain't
Then
set.
forget it. It's
You
a
know?
harder road when your mind isn't there.
Thank you.
I talk about that all the time.
Yes, we're gonna get into that. Don't worry, we're gonna get
Yes.
into that. But
You
ladies
you
and
started
gentlemen-
off preaching tonight, brother.
Oh yes. Oh,
You know, I was just like,
it's the energy.
okay.
It's the energy. It's the energy. You know what I mean? I think that
You-
that
That's a good
Saturday
thing.
and Sunday is just. That
Oh, it
hurts.
hit you.
It hurts.
You
yeah.
the spirit ran through you just now over the weekend, huh?
I feel it. It's coming through.
I
I
shoving
feel
up.
it.
What you say the last?
I'm shoving it over there. It's there, boy. Throw a
Good
sheet
for
on me.
you, dude. Good for
Throw a sheet on
you.
me. Throw a sheet on me, boy. For real. The
That's
Holy
a good
Ghost
thing.
kicking
God is
in.
good.
All the time. All the
So
time.
who's gonna start it off? Who's gonna pick Essence's brain?
Oh, I'm here already,
Okay.
man. I'm starting it, man. If I gotta bring this mic down, it's gonna get real.
Oh
Listen,
man, no, bring the mic
that's
down.
what we here for.
Bring the mic down.
I don't want to cover my next host. I don't want to cover the next host. Stop getting
Oh,
the from the
no.
camera, bro.
No. Hello, baby girl.
This is going to be the next host on ours on the podcast here. This is the junior. Even
Oh,
though that's a
clap
girl,
that
that's
up.
the junior. You know what I mean?
Nice to meet you, young
Say
lady.
hi, say hi.
Yes.
Can you hear her? You can't hear her? Okay, then. We're going to figure that out. We're going to fix that. But go ahead. We hear you. All right. Let's put that in there. She wants to hear it, too. She wants to hear
Yes.
it, too.
So, what? I'm gonna start it off because I'm kind of eager. I am eager because the guest is actually in the studio with me. So
Boom, boom, boom.
yeah,
Live and direct.
I'm eager. So again, Miss Weldon,
Yes.
thank you and welcome to the show.
Definitely.
We
Big it up,
appreciate
big
you
it up.
for taking your time to go through our technical things with us.
Oh, no sweat.
You showed a lot of bit of patience. We appreciate that. So, tell us a little bit about your practice before.
Wait.
Wait,
Here
hold
you go
on.
starting again. Here you go
Oh man,
starting
I
again.
did it.
We did it again.
I did it again. Okay.
You know we don't skip like that. You just skipped the whole show just now.
No, I did. I always like to jump to the potatoes first. I go for the
Man,
potatoes
but you
first.
gotta go to the pot first. The potatoes is raw.
Oh no, it was already cooked though. But okay.
Yeah,
So-
man. Let me take. You just stay on
Okay,
the studio part. I'm gonna take you
Okay.
over here.
Okay, I'll step aside. I'll step
Thank you,
aside.
brother. I appreciate that. Let me host this one.
Listen, teamwork
Teamwork
makes the dream work.
Yeah, it's gonna work when I started.
Ah!
So, first
Let's
off,
go, bro.
Okay.
How you doing, Miss Essence? How you doing?
I am well. Thank you so much for asking.
Good. Everybody, like I said, we've been talking about this for the past couple of weeks of keeping our body stable and
Yes.
having a good, healthy mindset. And as you do every day, Monday through Saturday from what 8:45? Am I correct? To 9:45?
8:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. and it's now Monday through Friday. The
Oh,
jury
you
is
took some
out.
time off. Smart move. You took
The
some
jury
time
is out.
off.
It's been decided. 5 days a week, 8:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m.
Excellent, excellent. So, he wanted to get to the straight potatoes. He didn't put no butter or no garlic on it or nothing. He's a
Those are
bland guy.
fried potatoes.
Yeah, he's a bland guy. He's bland.
I
For
don't,
me,
I don't,
I want butter, and I want the melted butter.
You
with
know,
the
just make
parsley
it
and garlic
nice.
in it. Yeah.
Make it nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. So, what made Essence do what she do in all her positions? We're gonna start as the mentor.
Oh, wow.
What made you want to speak about self-awareness, self-medication, and self-meds? For me, it's just meds. As far as thinking calmly, doing yoga,
Right.
being for yourself,
Meditation, right. Whatever's gonna
what made you
right.
What made you want to actually do that? And besides doing it, to actually promote that on your pages.
Yeah, that was better, bro.
That is so good, and I'm so glad that you asked.
Oh,
Life told me to do this. Like, I'm so serious. Like, had I not gone through the things that I did, that is what shaped my voice, if that makes sense. It sharpened it so much. I always had this feeling inside of me like I was called to do more. I was not happy. I was not jovial at all. And I was feeling such a large sense of dissatisfaction, of unfulfillment. And mentally, I knew if I kept thinking that is what I was going to keep getting. I was going to keep seeing it because you know what? Life only shows you how you feel about yourself. So if from the lens that you're looking outward at is not desirable, make some changes. You're always in the driver's seat. You get to decide what you want your life to look like. No one else does that for you. So I, from my coaching perspective, which without the title, I'm a sister, I'm a mom, I'm an aunt. Like I talk, I live, and inside of these experiences, I'm also hearing other people like, yo, this is not it. It's like I'm living, I'm moving, I'm doing things, but I don't feel good about myself. I don't like how my life is shaping out. They want changes, but they don't know how to go about changing.
That's definitely true. Definitely true.
Right?
Definitely true.
So life showed me what was working and what was not working. So from there, I built my roadmap. And actually, I didn't build it. It was already there. Once I cleared away all of the junk, the stuff that didn't matter. Oh, brightness. Like when I tell you the path was lit, it really was. Things started to shape up for me very differently. So inside of my experiences, there are experiences of my family members, my friends, my community, and I'm like, it's because nobody's talking about this stuff.
So you mentioned something about, a lot of individuals being unhappy. How do you deal with those things once you have found out that they are unhappy? How does that work?
Oh, it's just a Q&A. It's super simple, just like we're doing right now. What would you like? What would you like for yourself right now? Here's what you want to be. What do you want to do? What do you want to have? And then I challenge you a bit because I need to find out what's holding you back. I need to find out what your obstacles are. I need to find out what you've tried already. From there, you chart your course forward. You don't go backward because you're not there anymore. And here's where you are, so here's where your power is. Let's talk about what you want now. In your now, everything happens. In your now, you're planning for every next step. That's what I hope you do. So if you can get to a place inside of yourself that's like, I want better. But I don't know how, or maybe I just need somebody to also be a comfort to me, because I don't think we comfort each other enough. I think we all walk around with like, I got it, that one man is an island kind of thing, because you're afraid to show vulnerability, you're ashamed of something. Without that, if you keep that up, then life is going to continue to give you undesirable results. But mental, like you said before, it is 95% of it. It is. If you're up here, it doesn't feel good, everything outward doesn't feel good too. Your whole world is shifted and shaped by your very thoughts. So once you can get a hold of what those thoughts are, you can just pick, insist, and sort. What do you want? What do you want? Everything you want is available to you. Start focusing on that.
For all you unhappy people, listen up.
Definitely. Definitely. Or all you bitter people, that think you got it all,
That's
and you show what you got, and you think that's what you need. That ain't what you need. You know what I mean? A lot of people I see doing what they do, they out here fronting for the camera. They acting like they got it. And when when that camera cut off, it's back to reality.
They don't have it.
It's back to reality. It's back to you dropping your kids off by your mother's house, and you living with your mother, and you want to go outside.
Exactly. It's that
You know what I mean? You're running the streets. If that's what you got to do, be my guest. But hey, what you put out is what you're going to get back. So when you sitting there doing that BS, and you finding, you go out there, oh, why I can't find a man? You 30-something years old, why I can't find the right man? Because you ain't looking in the right place. You not in the right state of mind to look for nobody because you just looking for anything that can get you. You know what I mean? And that's the problem.
You can't even receive. Exactly.
So
that is a huge problem, actually.
Yes.
So we're you want to
now go ahead. Now I already put the butter on the potato. Now you can start eating with your fork.
I feel like get some home training.
Yeah. It's practice. I've been holding.
Sometimes you got when it comes to us, bro. I don't see.
Yeah, it's the reason why I got all this energy. Like I said, it's all built up energy, man. Like I said, Friday, that whole last week, we had all hell of guests last week, and they gave us that energy. So I want to give back. I want us to give back the energy because we received it, and it seemed like we got a lot of positivity, a lot of comments, a lot of views, a lot of shares last week. It was lit last week. So I'm like, we got to give them that energy back, man. They gave us that. We got to give it to them every show now. Every show, we got to feed them. Feed these people.
So exactly how we do, we're going to get that energy and we're going to keep our levels high, we're going to keep our vibrations high, because that's how we are all the time. So now with our vibrations being high, Coach, I'd like to know, being a person that went through the training that you did, where did you get your training from to be able to now be confident, secure, very knowledgeable, and be super willing to help those in need, especially in this area? Where did your training come from?
G-O-D.
God. It is because of my interest, my following, my heart, my faith, my devotion, my curiosity. If I felt like I can do everything on my own, I already know what that life looks like. It wasn't an if. At one point in time, I thought I could do everything on my own. And then when I started to shift inside of that, knowing that everybody has purpose, everybody has love, like it's so much abundance out there, I didn't just want to live inside of the shell that I was living. So if I followed that path, and I did, I mean, as far as I could, inside of that, I discovered multiple training philosophies. One of my specialties is laser coaching, and it allows me to actually sit with a person for a max of maybe 20 minutes where we just literally like, let's go, in and out, Mike Tyson punch out. And it's so effective, and it's not for everybody. That's why I offer standard coaching as well. But I remember what it felt like to feel bogged down with things that I couldn't even articulate, that I couldn't even express. And then I started to meet people who was just like that, and I'm like, oh no, we got to do something about that. Let's do this.
Definitely.
Let's do this. And that eagerness gave me more direction. I tell you, when you start seeking yourself, the path becomes a light for you. You just do the next logical thing and the next logical thing and the next logical thing. And then it gave me that confidence, like, yo, this just makes sense. I'm already doing it. I've already lived it. Why would I keep it to myself? I want to share. I want to share this with others and say, yo, you're not alone. There's nothing wrong with you. Please stop beating up on yourself. Stop blaming yourself. Stop blaming others. Start today. Whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is you want to do, be, or have, start today.
Get up out your seat and start right now.
For real.
Waiting for
You too.
listen, look,
There's no such thing as late. There's no such thing as late. Because you don't do it on time does not mean you're late.
That's right.
Never.
Sometimes you gotta find yourself. Like we've been talking about this, DJ. Same thing we can relate back to the gym. When you got your homeboy, y'all want to go to the gym, and your homeboy say, "Yo, I can't go," and then that stops you from going. You feel stuck. You know what I mean? Ladies and gentlemen, go. Get up and go. Get up and be yourself.
That's
You
right.
do not have to show off for people to be somebody else. Because then you will never be able to get back to yourself because that's all you know is the person you made up.
Right.
It's not a good thing when you got people looking at you and you just like, you're dumbfounded. Like, yo, what's up, man? Where you been at? Oh, I been here. Nah, you been gone.
You haven't been here.
You gone, bro.
You wasn't in the gym when we were shooting, man.
At all. You wasn't even practicing with us.
You didn't even tie your shoes. You ain't put them on.
You didn't even come in the gym to even watch us shoot around. You know what I mean? You didn't even come watch us. We just told you, like, yo, we coming to shoot around. You like, word, all right. Hey, listen, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to happen.
It is, and so many people are easily swayed. You know, they're easily, somebody else can come along and somebody can just point another direction and they fall onto a new direction and put themselves on the back burner. And then that's something we all do every once in a while. And then when we come back, we wonder how far we've gotten off this path. So that's also something that you help the individual or your clients with. That's right, Coach?
That is absolutely the truth. I say often, you can't run from yourself.
Chuck,
You can't run from that.
you can't run at all.
You can obviously try to do that if you're seeking that, but that only does what?
Make it
That's a
worse.
disservice to you.
You're
Not
making
hurt
it worse.
nobody by doing that.
At all. People not
I can't
understand.
think of a better thing to do, to focus upon than the vessel you're carrying around with you everywhere you go, every single day long. All day, every day, what are you paying attention to? Not yourself? Not how you feel? When did it become more important to focus on everything else other than the way that you feel and what makes you sing, what floats your boat? When's the last time, like I had a whole discussion about that some weeks ago, why aren't we celebrating ourselves more? Why aren't we taking time out to appreciate who we are, what we're doing, and what we're going after? Why not? Why can't that be a daily practice? And that is what I do help you with, because if these languages are unfamiliar to you, that wasn't your upbringing, that wasn't taught to you, don't sweat. I'll show you how. Let's make it a regular thing to put ourselves first, to care for ourselves before we put everything and everybody else in front of ourselves. Like, let's stop doing that.
A lot of people do that. They will put, I mean, besides your kids, you got to put your kids first. But you can't, to me, you can't even put your kids first. Because if you're not, who's going to take care of you? You have to take care of you to take care of them.
And that's my point.
And a lot of people put somebody else first before themselves, and then they let that person break them down and define them of who they need to be or who they want to be.
And then they're unhappy. They find themselves unfulfilled, bitter, drained, and now they're rueful about everything else going forward. They stop looking for positive and incentives. They feel like, well, this happened, so this is likely to happen again, or this is just how the way life is. I can't get a break. I never get lucky. You keep cycling up those thoughts, you're gonna keep getting the same outcome.
Yes, definitely. That is true.
Start
that
with
is true.
you. If you could backpedal and say, how did I even get there? I gave this person my all. Well, who told you to do that?
Yeah.
Who told you to do that?
Yeah.
Why would you do that? You give away everything and then you have nothing for yourself and you wonder why you're unhappy?
It's true. That there are that many people out there that are really unhappy. Is that really a thing?
It's really a thing.
It's that many people out there that are unhappy. But then at the same time, the same amount of people that are unhappy has to be the same amount of people almost that are unwilling or don't know how to find a solution towards the happiness. So again,
on for that note, DJ, sorry for cutting you off. For me,
go ahead, brother.
Some people, they see that what they're doing is a lie.
Right.
But some people don't know how to say no because they're so used to saying yes. So for them to, when you say no, like me back in the days, if I take a no, that's like calling me a nigga or spitting in my face. Because that's the demeanor that I always give out. I can't say no.
Right.
So now when you got people saying no to you, it's like, that shit don't supposed to happen. I'm always the yes. I'm always getting the yes. It doesn't matter who it's from.
Right.
You saying no to me, you did the worst thing in the world. And when you say no to people these days, it's like you defending them and not actually giving them the truth. Because what they say, if you lie to somebody, they rather you lie than you tell them the truth. Because they only want to feel better about themselves and not about the situation.
That just sounds crazy.
No, and that is bug. That you rather be lied to you so you can feel better about yourself than me tell you the truth, and you actually can change the truth. You can change the truth.
A lot of people are, and that's so crazy because that I've experienced that even within my own journey. Even recently, where a lot of people are just unwilling to change for one, but then they are also super stubborn and just like they are okay with the way things are going because they know that there is hurt when they have to face. So they would rather put it to the side, throw some leaves over it and things like that, knowing the leaves are going to blow away and it's going to show again. Mm-hmm. They would rather keep doing that rather than deal with it. And year after year, they don't understand the destruction and the chaos they're doing to themselves. And then if there's other people attached, like kids and things like that, everybody gets that.
Yeah. From my understanding, even these are doctors and therapists, the main thing they say is stress will kill you faster than old age.
That's correct.
Stress will kill you faster than old age. I mean,
right.
There is no other way to put that. If you rather feel good to be stressed all the time, you have issues. You have issues that you're willing to kill yourself over a next person. Well, you got people killing themselves over these women and women killing themselves over a man. I'm not just saying physically kill somebody. I'm talking about actually the mental kill. That's a kill.
Right. That is a kill.
You're willing to put yourself through all that just to try to be happy. And like I said before, when people say I love you, it does not mean I love you. It means legs open very easy. That's what love you mean. Legs open very easy because nowadays when you say you love somebody, you see people out here 2 weeks later they get married. How is this possible? Oh, it's love at first sight. Hurt you. You don't even know what they like.
So let me ask you, Drake, do you think it is okay or even possible for that matter, from your perspective, that a person could get married 6 months of the year or a year within knowing each other? No, I'm not. Only reason why I'm saying that is because you still gotta find yourself.
I agree.
You have because when you with somebody, like I'm married for 16 years.
Right.
You see what I mean? And me being married for 16 years, every day is something new that's gonna pop up.
Of course, it's a new journey.
In one year, you're not even gonna get close to half of the shit you think you're gonna know about this person you with.
So that's good. So what time frame in your mind?
There is no time frame.
So
you can't put your life on a time limit.
Okay, so
it's just a feeling. It's just
would you run down so year after year? So would you have done your 16 years just without having a married title over it, and would have done the full 16 years just as like boyfriend and girlfriend?
No.
Or what the technical is because we have to be honest. People that are not married, even though their boyfriend girlfriend thing is what was made up by people around them. That's not even a valid thing. If you are not married, it is even by law as you're single.
Mm-hmm. For me, the way I see it as, I got married.
Right.
And then I had kids.
Okay.
I want my kids. I have daughters. So maybe if I had a son, maybe I would speak in a different tone. But I have daughters. So I want my daughters to see, okay, daddy and mommy are married and they are together.
I agree with that.
That would be the reason why I did what I did. Because when they get older, that's what I want them to see.
Correct.
This is how it's supposed to be. Mommy and daddy are together. They are married. They are in one home. We are not in separate homes.
That's correct.
Because when you do that to me, you're separating the child, and now you have two different stories every time you're around this child.
Yes, sir.
And you don't want to put that, especially in this time and age, You cannot throw two different things out of a child. If you can make it work, congratulations. But it's very hard to make it work with the individual. Like I said, I'm only speaking from a father to a daughter's point of view. If I had a son, it maybe would have been different. But the way I project myself to my daughters is not going to be the same as I do to my son.
I agree. So let's say, so to you, Coach, let's go with you and how you would view that. Do you that same question? Is there a time frame in your mind that you can wed, or second, or let this be the first question, just like I started with him. Excuse me. Can you get married within the first 6 months or year of you meeting him? Start with that. Yes, yourself.
1 second. DJ, you got to cut up. The chat say you're a little low, DJ.
Can everybody hear me better?
All right, we're gonna find out in a second. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Miss Essence.
No problem. So, first, I couldn't say would I because I did. To be honest, I did. I am married. I did meet my husband, and within the same year, we were married. So, yes, there was lots of let me get to know you, you get to know me. We discovered each other on so many different levels inside of that. Was there turbulence? Yes.
It's mandatory. That is mandatory.
Right, exactly.
It's mandatory.
You want to get that conflict. You're two totally different people trying to find harmony. Once you find that wavelength, though, it's really, really dope. That's when the fun really starts happening. But all before then, it's a road to self-discovery. All relationships are. That's why I wouldn't put a time frame on when you should and when you can't. I agree. You'll know when you're like, this is who I want to ride out in the sunset with. Mm-hmm. You know that feeling. And if that happens or it doesn't, there's still discovery and learning throughout the entire ordeal. There are no bad relationships. There are no wrongdoings. It's let me show you. Each person is a mirror of who you are. Mm-hmm. You're going to discover things inside of each other. You're going to discover things inside of yourself that's like, wow. When did I become insecure? When did I become fearful? When did I become angry? These are things that are being unearthed inside of you because this is a part of your growth. That's why it's so dope to do. Because some things, yes, you'll discover on your own, but there's something magical about when you partner with someone. That's when it's like, okay, let's show us who we are. Let me see who you are. And some ugly stuff comes up, but that's still good too, because it's just time to uproot it. It's time for these things to be unearthed so we can let them go, so we can heal, so we can move forward, and that's what happened inside of my relationship. So if I would have waited 6 months versus 12 or 80, it would have been the same kind of things. But I do agree with you saying, like, you don't really know yourself in that amount of time, but knowing yourself is a lifelong process. Mm-hmm. You're gonna always be evolving. That's just a matter of fact. So it's dope when you can do it with someone. It's dope, like I said, it's such a sweet harmony when you get there. But all before, yeah, you gotta get through the muck and mire. You gotta learn, you have to grow, you have to trust. Some people think like, yo, I'm good, you're good, let's do it. And it's good and it's sweet in the first few weeks, and then you kind of hang around a little bit longer and it starts to smell. It starts to stink. You're like, what is that? What are you doing? Why do you do it? Are you humming? Are you humming? You hum all day long? That's what you do? Like, all of a sudden.
No, that's nitpicking goes very far.
It does.
You start to see the nitpicking.
You're like, yo, what are you doing? And it's like,
who wants their papers? Look, man, we're doing a sale right now. We got 2 for 50. 2 for 50 right now. Get it while it's hot. Now let me stop. I don't want the city coming after you.
For real, you gonna have IRS at you and.
You and your cousin have a double wedding right now.
Come on, right now.
And you got three witnesses. You got 3 witnesses too. So
right here, on the
boom,
spot, they come with the deal.
That's it.
I love so much. That is another reason why I went in that direction. I'm like, are you kidding me? What an honor. What an honor it is to join with someone and say, yo, I got you. And they're like, yo, I got you too. Why would you not want to be a part of that?
Yeah, that's super dope. I understand how you did that, Coach, from a business perspective. Because, Dre, you know how we always talk business. Aside from, in addition to the fun that we talk, it's always a serious matter that comes behind it.
Yes, it's always.
I like how you set it up, right? To where you find or they come to you,
Yes.
whichever way that goes, because you will by how you meet or who meets you, vice versa, correct?
Yes.
And you get to start to coach in the sense of they now reforming themselves and strengthening themselves first as individuals, yes?
Yes.
And then a part of that coaching would be set for the double whammy. It's like, look, you know what? It'd be dope if you just get
You might
married.
as well just get married.
You might as well just
because
get
you're
married.
ready.
Right
and
after you coach them,
it happens.
you are walking everyone to the altar.
Yes,
right
I am.
after.
Yes, I am.
Dope, yo.
Definitely. All right,
That's two businesses in one. Who got questions?
I got a question. A customer. I'm about to say a customer. You see, this is crazy. You see, 2 for 70, 2 for 75 for the $20 bottle of Henny. You know what I mean? Hey, I dress up for you.
No C's. These bags are packed.
Oh yeah. Oh no, we don't need bags. Just put it in the jar. Walk away. Put it in the jar. But all right, I got one from Samuel. They says, how do you stay positive and motivated in the world we live in today, full of crimes and hate and death? How do you stay positive with this?
Focus. And I mean, focus, like, not that you obliterate everything. You still see what's going on, but what is your primary focus? If it's your focus to be a data collector for all the things that are shitty, then by all means, if that brings you joy, continue. Or you can look at what's needed, what would be helpful. How do we take something that is not so great and let the how we make it great be the focus? So it's not that you don't have days where you feel like you don't feel great or you feel heavy, but you can't let everything like that affect everything that you are. Otherwise, you're always going to be seesawing.
Okay.
You're always going to be teetering. You're always going to be feeling like you don't have control when you do. You can control you. You can control yourself by your contribution to whatever those things are. You can be an eyes, a set of eyes. You could be hands. You could be ears. Find out what your sweet spot is and focus on that.
Amen.
Okay, I hear that. I'm about to pay. I'm about to get married again. Anyway,
Amen.
I'm about to get married again. 10 years. For me, 10 years is rolling up. So I think I'm gonna do that. But
Yeah.
before we continue, DJ, I just
Okay.
want to give thanks to the supporters. So you know I usually do this anyway, and
All the time.
you know, so I want to give thanks, Monique McMullen, my mom's thank you, my sister Kimberly McMullen. I got April, thank you. Brooklyn Breezy, thank you. The Goddess Charles, thank you. Elaine, thank you. Mr. Ellis, thank you. Ellis Marcel Stanford, thank you. The one and only, thank you. That's on the Facebook. The McMullen family on YouTube. Samuel on YouTube. Oliver and Wallace, Michelle Wallace. Thank everybody. Sorry, but we just like to give everybody the support and thank you. I don't like to, people ask questions, people coming in here. You will be acknowledged while you're here with
Give them
us.
their due.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And shout out to everybody
That's even watching.
always commenting.
That's it.
Yeah.
Even if you're just watching and you ain't commenting, thank you for the support.
Shout out to you all for coming in and actually giving us your voice. Right now, we are still working on to where we're going to have part of our show to where you're going to be able to call in, through our service to where you'll be able to call our studio line number and you'll get to talk just like how it is on other stations. You'll be able to do that with us here soon as well. So we appreciate you for giving us your feedback because without you, there is no us, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why there is a us is because of you. So shout out to you guys.
Definitely.
For
Thank
being
you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
consistent. For being consistent with that. Y'all are all dope for that. Thank you.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, I will be updating these pages as far as our streams. So now I'm focusing on right now as far as the stream wise, as y'all just see us and we're just talking in two pictures, you're still going to see that. But you're going to also see, once we get started, you're going to see every time when the show come on. There's going to be a countdown for notifications of when the show is going to drop. There's also going to be showing the phone number also on the screen and the times and the emails of everybody that's there. Plus, you're going to still see us as we go live. I'm getting that in order, and I'm doing that. That's behind the scenes, and I am fixing that myself, DJ, this is your first time even hearing this. So I'm trying to do certain things on this end to make it easier for DJ on his end. You know, he's going to be having artists, he's going to be playing music. We also, like I said, we always got everything in the description box below anyway.
Right.
So when you guys are watching us, you guys can just still scroll down, see the description below. Before you scroll all the way down, you hit that like and that share button. Right. And then you finish scrolling, you will see everything in the description box below to specifies how you get in contact with us on our own platforms, individual, how you get in contact with DJ and with his individual platform, and then also how to get in contact with the guests on their platforms. Phone numbers, emails, Instagrams, Facebooks, all that is still in the bio, but we're going to be putting that in y'all faces because it seems like this is the new society and we only know short term. So if we got to keep promoting it, we're going to keep promoting it and keep giving you guys excellent content. Raw content.
You ate some preacher Wheaties today, man?
Who, me?
You ate some preacher Wheaties today?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. When you losing weight and you got that energy is coming back, it's over.
Man.
It's over. It's over.
Yeah,
that body, you getting that body
you,
back.
But I know you, but I don't know you.
You don't suppose, not right now. Not right now. I'm telling you, the energy is coming back. You know what I mean? Like I said before, I know I was bringing that energy when certain people come on, but I got to give that energy to every fucking guest that comes on. Sorry, baby.
Yo,
next time, earmuffs, okay? When I start talking, earmuffs. All right? Good. So that's the energy. I want to give everybody that energy. Bandman gave us that energy. Teddy gave us that energy. Gemini gave us that energy. Kushmaniano gave us that. Everybody's giving us that energy. And I want to be able to give everybody 150%, 200% of that same energy back. Because I wouldn't think it's fair not to give everybody that energy and they giving us their time.
Yo, I'm sure everybody is saying, just like I'm about to say, why wouldn't you want to be here with us? You understand what I'm saying? Because the energy, the vibe is dope. We're pushing that to you, and that's why we're encouraging you. Whatever, we don't care whatever it is
at all
that you have that's a skill, and you're great at it.
Bring it. That's what we're here for. We are free. We are free promoters.
Free promo.
That's it.
Yo, don't be like or be. Let me go that route. Be confident.
There we
with
go.
what you are, because again, if you have something and you did a service for someone else and you were able to make a turn a profit off of what you were being of service for, you could do it 10 more times.
Definitely.
You have a business already. Yo, bring that here. So even when you're like, I don't know where to start, I don't know how to get, we'll get your name out.
We're gonna get you there.
We got you.
We're gonna get you.
We're gonna get you in there. Yo, Dre, if I can't do it, Dre will make a flyer for you and get it out there. Even to pump it just as an ad, if you're like, yo, I don't even want to come on the show yet.
That's no problem.
I just want people to know. That's no problem.
That's no problem.
We'll do it.
We can do it because everybody don't know the same people. Everybody does not
right.
know the same people.
That's right.
Because I know you doesn't mean I know your friends. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So send that. Everybody got different. Hey, you see, you just hooked up with Bandman. You don't know Bandman from a hole in the wall. Y'all about to do a mixtape together. So all this.
No, Bandman, I'm still gonna get to you, brother. I didn't forget.
All this is, anything is possible out here. Anything is possible if you put your foot forward. Yeah, do not be afraid to take a step, and do not be afraid to make a mistake.
Right.
We're on episode 12 right now.
12 right now. 12.
And a lot of people off and on the show even ask me, why do you keep going on and the views is not what you want? It's not about the views. It's about the experience.
That's right.
This is how you come out of a shell. By sitting there, putting yourself out there, and making people not judge me. But can you do this?
I want whatever you were eating.
You don't want that. You don't want that.
I want whatever you had. Yo, send that, bro.
Okay, you asked for it. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Oh, you don't want this? Oh, you don't want this?
I don't want that. I don't want that one. I don't want that one.
All right, then here, then take this one. It's just,
Yeah.
this is just water. You can take water. Take some water.
Juicy juice water.
Juicy juice water.
Juicy juice water.
Good night. You want to say bye to everybody before you leave? All right, come on, how they can't see you? Say bye. Say bye. They can hear you. Say bye.
We'll see you because you're going to be hosting the show soon.
Eventually, that's it. So, what? Hey, positivity here, man.
Positivity.
Put the kids on. Put the kids on.
I always like the energy like that because it makes my mind hungry to always search for improvement. You know what I'm saying?
It's always improvement.
Now that, and this is why we get to go to Coach because she's here.
Hold up. Before we go to Coach.
Okay.
Do you have any music you want to play? Give us some time to rest, and then we can come back at it again like we usually do? Or you just... No?
No.
That's it.
No.
That's it.
No.
That's it. I'm sorry.
Because because we only did that for the artists and do that for the artists
Okay.
that are playing music. How we do like how when Coach D&D was here?
Yes.
Right?
Oh, he was gone.
Double D is what you called him?
Double D.
When he was just flowing.
That was it.
I would put the music on in the background because certain topics you can have things in the background playing, but your attention is necessary.
Yes.
So I don't want to lose everybody.
No
right
problem.
Now.
No problem.
What we doing? We understand? So no, y'all, no.
At all.
Not.
All right. You see, I was just doing boiled potatoes. See, you done busted potatoes in half. All right then.
No, see.
All right then.
See, I had to take the lead on that. You about to
I'm about to.
bro.
I put too much salt this time. I oversalt this one. Salt ain't good.
You put things in the right spot on the plate, and then you just put the fork in and just started mixing everything together.
Yeah, I made my fault. I made goulash. I didn't mean to make goulash. I made goulash.
We got to check it, but Coach, I super appreciate what you're doing because I can say from my experience that I haven't bear witness until now anyone that has taken time and put in effort. First, shout out to you for even being transparent about what was not great and great in your life.
True.
Us here,
Let me bring the mic closer for that.
So,
Definitely. That's how you get out of your comfort zone.
That's right.
Absolutely.
That's how you get out of your comfort zone. To be real with yourself, that's how you get out. If you can't be real with yourself, it's impossible. It's impossible to get somebody. Who was telling me this? Somebody told me, how can somebody that's single tell you how good it is to be married? And you single. How is that possible?
Oh, man.
You single, but you're telling me, yo, it's so good to be married. That sounds crazy to me. But yeah, that sounds.
You know what? Also, yo, Coach, do you get clients that are single? And the single clients tend to always downplay relationships or say things bad about relationships, but they are not able to hold relationships.
Let me bring this mic up because this one's gonna get serious. Let me bring this one up. I want people to hear this.
So we have people, we have friends, and this is for us brothers and for the women. You have a circle, and you may have people in your ear that are giving you advice because when you go out into vent to your circle, this is what happened in my relationship. Are you really checking the people that you're getting your information from to try to take back and rectify or find solution to your relationship? Are they in relationships they want and themselves? And not only are they in relationships, are they healthy relationships? Are they going through chaos just like you are and trying to give you advice? Do you see that a lot?
Well.
Yes. I see it. I'm not even a coach, and I see that on my end.
You're like, no sugarcoat.
At all. We don't want that. We do not want that.
The reason why there's a duality is because there's a duality in everything. On one end, there are women and men that's looking at, okay, you're married, you seem happy, you're fruitful. That's dope. You do have people who are like pro happiness, and then you do have others who are like, yeah, that's cool for you, but that's not for me.
There you go. There goes the truth.
They distance themselves from that, and those are the people who are likely to have like snide comments, and they trying to get you to go to the titty club, things like that. you know, because they want to see like how, oh, so you happy? Let's see how happy you are. Because sometimes when you grow, when you shift, your peoples may not receive you well.
At all.
Your tribe, your set, your family, your community, whatever adjective you want to use.
I've actually been told, Coach, that I changed, which I thought that was the whole purpose.
That's
of
a
going
wonderful
from
thing.
Single to, you know, to a marriage.
That's the transition.
The transition you were supposed to
Absolutely.
say.
I don't think it's a change.
Absolutely.
It's I'm growing up.
Right, it's maturity.
Some people
And
just
it should
can't.
be
They
happening
some
to
people
you.
are stuck in the street. You got the people that just stuck in the streets.
That's right.
That's where you left at. And then and that's what the problem
What's the
now is.
problem?
You see
What's the
people.
problem?
You see people. You see the artists. You see a lot of people do this. They move up, and then they expect
stay.
you to bring them up with you. You didn't do
Yeah,
anything.
right.
You're not doing nothing. You're not benefiting me. I'm in the
Right,
studio. Yo, I'm thirsty. Yo, go to the store. You feel like an errand man. No, I'm the bag. I'm the bag.
Ooh.
You
Go
take
back.
care of the bag. If you got, if I
Okay.
say I'm thirsty or I'm hungry, yo, go get us something to eat.
You want to be there, right? Earn
Go
your
get
keep.
go get us something to eat, and I'm gonna give you. I even give you the money, but go get the food. You're not an errand boy, but you gotta play your part.
Yo, some people would feel real ill will about that though, because
But what are you?
Yo, you
but
said
what are
you
you
need to get
feeling
the
bad?
bags.
But where are you feeling bad at? You're benefiting.
on.
You're benefiting off of me, and you're eating off of me.
Would you say it?
yo, you ever saw the movie Boss Up with Snoop Dogg?
It's,
He was
but,
telling somebody in the supermarket was like, yo, bag it up, man. I
Hey,
want
listen.
paper. I want no plastic.
but the thing is, it's not about that though. It's you have to play your part. Everybody
You
got a
do.
part in the
You
team.
do. You do.
You got the dudes that's there. You got the guards. You got the dirty. You got the grimy dudes that's there. You got a team. Everybody plays their part. You see Snoop Dogg. He paid somebody to roll his blunts. He need to have a blunt on set.
Listen,
Everybody play
What's the
your
problem?
part. If
What's
I'm
the
paying
problem?
you money
that's your job.
to do anything,
That's your
you're
job.
getting money. You're
What's
getting
the
more than what
problem?
people are getting in the lifetime. You're getting this, and the only thing
Right.
you got to
Right,
do is
that's
just
right.
play your part. And that's what my next question is: why do you think males and females got so much pride in their lives and not enough heart? Because it's pride.
That's a really good question.
Pride is a killer.
It is.
Pride
It
kills,
is.
and I don't understand. Why do you think people got so much pride in being something and
That they're
thinking
not.
that and they think they deserve more within their position they're in, but they don't want to work their way to get to a position to be better. They want somebody else to put them in that position.
Right. Well, that's a lot of times that's ego. That has to do with that. There's a sense of you owe me. You know, like it's like kind of when you have your business and you came up with people like you just said. They're looking for that discount. They're looking for that come up. They're looking for that free. But they, like you said, they don't want to do the actual work. They don't want to show any liveliness inside of anything. There's no thriving. But yet they have this expectancy. That's ego, and that's fluff. Ego to me, aka, is fluff. Is not real. You're playing the role and you know it. You're playing the role and you know it. Once again, stop running from yourself here. Pay attention to yourself. Find out what's going on with you. Why aren't you promoting yourself? Why aren't you saying, you know what, I do have these skills, you have these skills, let's pair, let's collaborate. Not,
Do
why aren't you
something.
looking at me like you should be doing this for me? You owe me. There's this sense of like, you're supposed to be doing this. That's ego. That's ego. No one's supposed to be doing anything for you. If there's a supposed to be, it's you supposed to be checking for yourself.
That's right.
You should be
Definitely.
promoting yourself.
Definitely.
You should be figuring out how to be a part of many hands making light work. That's what your focus should be on. Because then that's the gift that keeps on giving,
Definitely.
right? You take
Big
a sip,
time.
I take a sip. We all work together, right?
Definitely. Because I see this. People can say as much as they want about Kevin Hart, but there's one thing that I see that I can sit there and say. I can say the same thing with Martin Lawrence, because Martin Lawrence is my favorite comedian, and I learned a lot from that as far as the way I promote myself and bring myself out with the energy.
Right.
What I seen Kevin Hart do was bring his friends in a picture with him.
Yeah.
And he said, listen, I'm the bag, but
They
y'all
have
are around the
roles.
bag too. And guess what?
They
They
have
all
roles, absolutely.
doing something now. They all
right.
are going elsewhere. They're not just staying under Kevin Hart. So yeah, I'm getting it back from the main source, but
Okay.
now I'm under him. I'm under somebody else,
Right.
Right.
and I'm getting money my own way. I'm making my own outlets.
Yes. That's how it's supposed to be.
But then you got a lot of people that ain't trying to do that. Once
Right.
you run out of that money, I'm gone.
Listen,
You're not benefit to me anymore. Yeah, we had a
But
good
you know-
memory, but it's not beneficial.
Everybody can't go with you anyway. That's a consistent topic. How many people can you actually take on? Like your bandwidth. That's not your job to do that for everyone, because the people who want that will line up with you. You ain't got to fight. You ain't got to search. You ain't got to chase. Everybody does have a role. And as I said, many hands make light work. So if we're all doing something, we should be lending into each other's promotion and well-being. Why wouldn't we do that? Is that not what family does?
Mm-hmm.
Is that not what community does? It upholds one another. That's the foundation. That's the strength inside of that.
Definitely
There's no
is.
one man above the crew, right?
It's not. It's not. If everybody
no
played
an island, right? I
play-
can come up with these all day.
play your part. People don't understand. If you play your
Play
part,
your part. You're
you
not
can
owed
go
anything.
somewhere. You can go somewhere or play in your position.
That's a fact.
Absolutely.
You're holding
Go
yourself
where
back
you're
because you want to
needed.
do more, and people don't understand. Doing more is not what you want to be doing. You want to.
Right.
People want to get more and do less.
Exactly.
Right.
That's
You
not
have
going to work.
ease.
That's not going to work.
It's not
If,
happening.
Yeah.
if life was so easy, you know how much people would be doing this?
Everybody would have it down pat.
And this would be easy. Everybody say, "Oh, I got money now. I got money." Eventually, the people that's up, you got to go back down.
Absolutely.
But when you go down, I mean, you can see this with a lot of people. A lot of rappers say this too. Hey, listen, I got ups and I got downs.
That's correct.
That's life.
But when I was up, I never disappointed the people that were down. Because when I
Right,
go
right.
down, the people that I go down to maybe go up and they pass me. They're going to bring you
It
back
could
up.
definitely happen.
It always happens. I always see
Right.
it. If I go down, but the people that were down when I was up, I never discredit the people that was down.
Oh, no,
Because
don't
you
do
got to
that.
go up. You could go
You
up.
gotta go up.
And you
So
can
you gotta
pass me.
Respect the life balance. Respect the balance, right?
Right.
Respect the balance.
a
Lay
lot
the
of-
groundwork.
But it's too much pride, and that
It
is
is.
men.
Because
Men
we don't
have
wanna
the
look at
most.
ourselves.
Men to me
Right.
have the most. I'm only speaking from a man's point of view. Maybe as your
Right.
point of view, you would say a
Right.
woman, because ain't no man gonna compliment another man. Not no real man. With me, when I see something, if people see it's jealousy. If I see something like I didn't never have a car, when I got a car, I said, "Damn, I want a better car." I see the car on the street, I said, "I want that car."
Yo,
Right.
it
It's-
depends how,
that's how it
depends
is.
How it depends how it's done. Like, again, I feel like if you're confident in yourself and you see another king, right, along with you, because you're a king in your own way.
No,
So
you a
if
king
see
in general.
right, exactly. But it's in your perspective, right? You're not going to share the same perspective as a fellow king, and that's what makes it dope. So if I see another king shine in the area, I could be like, "Yo, brother, that's dope. You're doing your thing. Keep that up," because I want
Right.
to encourage him to keep going.
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
Nobody
That's a compliment.
likes to be down.
That's a
So
compliment, though.
that's a compliment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It depends on how you do it, but I'm not sitting there saying like, "Oh damn, like you looking alright." Like,
The ego talk. The ego talk.
yeah,
It's that ego talk.
you know,
Yeah.
Because
I don't do that.
I mean, for me, in my experience, people, even some of my friends, they be like, "Yo, you got it good." I say, "What?" Says, "Yo, I've been on my own since I was 21. I'm talking about living by myself." And they say, "Oh, you got it good." I said, "I have to work for this. Don't forget, we was all on the street together. We were all on the street together. But I decided to move up off the street because I could not. I don't know anybody that can sit there and say they can see themselves being homeless. I could not
Right.
see myself being homeless. So if I have to
Right.
stay away from that crowd for a month or 2 months and stop doing something that was beneficial for me, then I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Call me what you want.
You better,
Call me what you want.
cause when you down in the pit, nobody's there. Yo, and you realize that, especially for a lot of us, and of course some more than others that have experience being outside and ripping and running on the road, right? I can say now that, yeah, was it fun? It was fun. But I
For that
know
time.
when things were happening and going down, all the people that were doing fun with me were not there.
To go through that.
A lot of them weren't there. And then even when you go through certain things, when you come back and you're like, well, you were there with me. I'm a little short right now. Can you help me out? Everybody turns their back on you. And they're like, nah.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta figure that out. You know what I'm saying?
So, that's the crazy thing. That's crazy.
That's why you should. I said before in previous episodes, and I'll say it again, and you'll hear me say it a lot. No matter what the show, it is your job, just how Jerry said earlier, to not get off the path.
Mm-hmm.
That's your job. No matter who tells you what looks nice on the outside of that, you have to stay focused, stay steadfast, and keep moving. Yo, you make your pit stops. You say what's up here and there,
and you keep it moving.
Stops and keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
That's it.
Just like Esther said, don't go backwards. It's nothing back there but trouble.
That's it.
There's nothing back there but trouble. What is the, for me, is what are you going to be? Where do you see that's what it becomes. This is what it becomes the coaching is. Where do you want to put yourself at? We all used to talk, yo man, where you want to be in 5 years? My shit was, I didn't want to be homeless. That's it.
Right.
How I could not be homeless? Get the fuck up and go to work. That's my not being homeless. Oh, you got it good. You don't know, when I stop seeing you, you don't know what I go home to.
Right.
You don't know the lifestyle I gotta do or the way I gotta live to upkeep what I have.
Right.
You only seeing what I give you to see. I'm giving you a dream. I want what you got. Yeah, you want what I want. You want what I got, but you don't want the way I got it.
That's right.
You don't want to work the way I got it. You just want it quick.
That's a big thing.
You just want a quick fix.
But see, that I respect everybody's perspective, right? Because some people feel like that's how they want to get it. They feel like it should be handed. So do I say no? That's not the way, and this, that, and third. You know why I don't say that now? Because back then I used to say that. Because their journey is not supposed to look like mine
at all.
If you feel that
hell of a
way,
fucking quote, hell of a quote. If you feel that way is okay, yo, brother, sister, go ahead and get that journey the way you have it. But check this out: when you do things like that and you look for the simple way, you have to say, I am accepting whatever I receive from the ways that I'm doing to get it. So if that means you became homeless, if that means you had to bounce from house to house because of decisions you made, the only person you can go back and point the finger at or take responsibility of any of those actions is you. It's you.
It's you.
There is no other excuse.
There's no other excuse.
You are your biggest failure. That's how I see it.
Here's the thing that I would say to you: Are you aware? Because that's the thing. If you're not aware and you're doing, I can understand you going through different paths, because of lack of information.
No,
we all have that in some place.
For me, that's an excuse.
But it is still an excuse.
That's an excuse.
I'm telling you, at some point in your life, you did get the awareness, and what most of us did, a lot of us did, is you got the awareness. And you're like, yeah, I don't want to do that right now.
Mm-hmm.
I respect that. You
no,
don't have to. But then the things that you receive from making that decision is on you.
Definitely.
Don't complain
at all.
Somebody gave you the information. Nobody's supposed to do it for you. They gave you the information. It's the cheat code. All you got to do is copy. Copy.
And if you don't, congratulations. Congratulations. That's all I can say.
On that note, I want to clap it up for Coach.
Definitely.
Again, thank you for stopping into the building. I am going to say I super appreciate your words of wisdom. I appreciate your craft. I appreciate the culture that you have provided for a lot of us. And even if those are not going through things, it's just a place to still talk to you for uplifting points and uplifting encouragement.
Absolutely.
So I super appreciate you.
Definitely.
Shout out to you.
Thank you.
Please give the community where they can find you, how they can reach out. Everything.
Absolutely. I am at Heart of the Matter 11 for all you Facebook fanatics. For IG lovers, I am Heart _ of _ the _ I'm Heart of the Matter coaching _ All of the info is going to be in the bio. You can find me anywhere. Heart of the Matter coaching is where I'm at.
That's
Okay,
it.
I'm there. I do my daily podcast called The Morning Stretch. That is Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Come and get lifted.
Thank you.
Okay, ladies
Thank
and
you.
gentlemen, get your source of awareness, your source of encouragement, your source of love. You are supported, and I want you to know that I share that with you every single day. So, whatever your status may be, single, couple, group, human, know that you have purpose. Go forth.
Thank you.
Very dope.
Thank you.
Very
Go
dope.
get it,
Thank you.
folks.
I'm gonna
Thank,
do another rundown, DJ. Another
thank you
rundown
so
for
much.
the people that was here, the supporters that was here. Like I said, I
Yes,
want to acknowledge everybody. Every
absolutely.
chance I get, I want to acknowledge everybody.
100%.
So I'm gonna read it again. We got some new people on here also. I'm gonna
Very
read it
dope.
again. This is off the Facebook. Um, Thanks to my lovely wife Monique. Well,
Monique, shout out to
my
you.
co-host is going, as y'all see. My beautiful daughter Andrea, she's going.
Andrea got things to do. She's doing stuff for the
Yeah,
show. She got stuff to do.
she's getting ready for TikTok moment, so that's her time.
It's for the show. It's for the
Yeah,
show.
so Kimberly McMullen, which is my sister, thank you. My mother, Catherine
Shout out.
McMullen, Brooklyn Breezy, April C, uh, Charles Porter, Elaine, Penelope, Ellis Marcel, Ellis Jr. Also, let me see, the one and only. Another one, let me see, that's another Ellis. Let's go to the YouTube. Michelle Wallace, the McMullen family. Let me go down. We
Shout
got
out to
Samuel. We got John
Shout out
Smith.
to all of you. I love all of y'all.
So, thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
That's super dope. Yo, I super and I say shout out to all of you. Why is because the structure of support that you guys are doing, not just for your family member, you are doing that and saying things to me not knowing me, or other guests that are coming on and not knowing them. Like, I super support that, right?
Definitely,
Because
definitely.
you are, without even seeing you or hearing you, you're encouraging me to continue. So
You're encouraging us.
I wanted to take the time personally off just the show to say on an individual level what it's doing for me, what you guys are doing for me by just supporting. Yes, for us together as a show and as a platform, 100%. But for me as an individual, exactly how Coach so elegantly put for us today, I'm always looking for improvement as an individual. So what you guys are doing and talking, giving us feedback, whether you like it or you don't like it, we need to correct things here, set these things. Yo, it's super appreciated from me. And thank you for doing that. So again, thank you
Definitely.
all for doing that. Much love is love for all.
Thank you, fans and supporters.
Very dope, very dope.
Huge. Forget dope. Huge.
Yo, very.
We started.
Out of here, man.
Okay. Well, we still got another show coming up on Wednesday, 7:45. We'll talk about that. We don't want to put the person out there. We want to make sure first before we start giving names out. But once I get the name, I will be making the flyer and putting it out. Like I said, from now on, I want to be able to promote it. So if I can get the person by the end of the night, I will be promoting it until Wednesday. I mean, I think that is the respect that we need. We're going to start giving our guests now. And the guest that's going to be coming on and the guest that was been on, we're going to keep promoting you guys. Left and right. You got something new. You was on the show and you want to promote something that you got new. Send it to the email, DandJPodcast21@gmail.com. If you want to put it under a video, you can check us out. We're on Facebook, Dre_DJ Peabody. That's on the Facebook. On the Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, we all DandJPodcast21. We are live and direct, ladies and gentlemen. We coming to you guys straight raw with mistakes, bloopers. You're gonna see that shit. We're not waiting. We're not waiting. There is no waits.
There's no wait.
Yeah, we don't have an end of the year blooper screen.
Yo, not yet.
There's no need to. It's live. Just go check them out.
Listen,
Go check them out.
Play it back so we can all get a laugh as we get to our show. We're probably doing it on our 50th. We'll start the bloopers.
Oh, and listen.
Bloopers there. That was one right there for you guys. But
everyone.
I couldn't even say that.
Listen.
Like bloomers, no. Bloopers.
Yeah, bloopers, not bloomers. We don't need no more kids.
Not bloomers.
Yeah, no kids right now. We chilling. We're not giving away kids. I mean,
yo, again, shout out to everybody.
Thank you. Appreciate the love and support for this show, episode number 12.
Number 12 in the books.
You know what I mean? Everybody would like to say thank you to Miss Essence. Beautiful. Thank you so much for the coaching, the mentoring. We definitely needed that. You know what I mean? Hopefully that brings a lot of men and women out of their shell.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like she said, go check that out on IG every day, Monday through Friday, from 8:30 until. We ain't got no time limits. We always say a time limit. We say a time limit. Look where we at now. We started late, but we make sure we give you guys that hour plus. Right. We want to give you that hour plus. That's our guarantee. That's our guarantee. That we start late, we're going to give you still. We're still going to give it to you. So I definitely appreciate all the fans and supporters, the people that watched us, the people that hit us on the likes and the comments, watching us on Facebook, watching us on YouTube. I greatly appreciate it. From my family to yours and the D&J podcast family, we appreciate you guys. Love you guys. You guys stay safe and enjoy the rest of the night, man. Catch you guys on Wednesday, man. 7:45.
Everyone.
Love and respect. Y'all guys enjoy the rest of the night, man. Stay safe and enjoy your family. Peace.